now for this week's Healthy in Houston. Let's talk mental health for a moment. With everything happening around us, it can be a bit stressful, right? I mean, I told you this month I'm trying not to be so stressed out. But luckily, we have a resource that can help navigate those life challenges, and we are introducing Transitions Counseling and Consulting. It's a mental health provider that offers counseling, psychiatry, and other services across the Lone Star State. And we have a very special guest providing more insight on all that they do. Thank you so much for waking up with us. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Dr. Stacy Krause. I'm a double-boarded clinical and organizational psychologist. I'm a combat veteran of the U.S. Army, and I'm the CEO of Transitions Counseling and Consulting.
That is a very impressive resume, Doctor. Also,
Thank
first
you.
and foremost, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for your support.
And here you are, you're still serving the community. You obviously have that in your heart. So tell us a little bit about what all you do.
Well, I'd say that the Transitions Counseling team focuses on taking care of the types of experiences our friends and neighbors are most likely to experience in their life. And that might include anxiety, depression, overcoming very painful life events. We also help people manage learning differences like ADHD, and we help people navigate, I'd say, the typical challenges or stresses that are part of every life. So having a hard time at work or school, having challenges or issues in your relationship with your partner or with your family. And in fact, that's where the name Transitions Counseling comes from.
Really?
Is the idea that our job as mental health providers is to help navigate those changes that are part of every life.
I think that we all could use you. I mean, I was just saying it's a new month, and I was reflecting on last month thinking I got so stressed and it was affecting me in more ways than one. So this would be something that I could reach out to and seek some help, and I know a lot of other people could too.
Yes, in fact, we take care of the whole family. So
You do?
kids, teenagers, adults through the entire lifespan. And there's a number of things that we do to try to make it more convenient and also to legitimately improve the quality and safety of healthcare. So, for example, the Transitions Counseling team is accredited by the Joint Commission, and that's the premier accrediting body in the United States for healthcare. And this is actually unusual for a therapy organization like us. And that's because we have to meet hundreds of standards that demonstrate the quality and safety of the healthcare we provide. And we really want the people we serve, the people we care for, to feel safe, knowing that the organization is committed to this being a fantastic healthcare experience, because it takes some real courage to call us.
It does.
And we want to make sure that the logistics are so smooth for you when you come in that you just focus on what you need.
It's hard because I've had a therapist, you know, I always talk openly about things, and it's almost like you have to date your therapist a little bit to find the right fit. But I think knowing that you're safe and knowing that you're having professionals guide you in the right way, because you're coming at somebody in your most vulnerable moment.
Yes, yes. And honestly, if there is one thing that I could tell people who are thinking about therapy, I think sometimes people worry about what the therapist will think. And I'll tell you what we'll think.
Please.
Which is, we think you're really brave.
Oh.
And we get a front row seat to some of the bravest moments in a person's life. In fact, there are things that maybe wouldn't make the news, but seeing people take back their life from feeling depressed, from PTSD, from anxiety that maybe they've been experiencing for decades,
Right.
It is magic.
I love that, and how you put it. That makes everybody feel a lot better too. And you're the type of people that I would want to go and see and have in my life and in my corner. You stick out in my way in so many different ways. How else do you think you stand apart from other people?
Well, I think that there's a number of things about the team that are different, and one that I might highlight is the fact that we offer, besides one-on-one therapy and psychiatry services, we also offer 2 forms of very special group therapy.
Oh.
And I know people feel anxious if you say group therapy,
Yeah.
but I think that group therapy is one of those experiences that I wish more people would consider, because, for example, one of our intensive outpatient programs, IOP for short, you actually can do the hours equivalent of a year of therapy in 8 to 12 weeks.
Wow.
And this is such a great fit for teenagers in particular, because they need to get back to being 16 as fast as possible. They don't have a year to feel better from anxiety. We want to help them as soon as we can with a specialized program led by expert clinicians who love and are incredibly talented at helping kids connect with mental health topics in a way that maybe you didn't think was possible if you've ever tried to care for a teenager.
Yes, exactly. Well, I really have enjoyed you, Doctor. Thank you so much. How can we get in touch with you all and to get, an appointment or a consultation?
Sure. So you can give us a call. We're there right now if you want to call us, but our number is 713-997-3776. That's 713-997-3776. Or stop by 24 hours a day over at transitionscounselingandconsult.com. And right at the top of the page, there's a big orange button that says Schedule Now.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for your time. And I know a lot of people are thinking, whoa, this is a really good fit for me. And there's hope. And like you said, it's magic to see people overcome this and that you are brave. Thank you for keeping us healthy in Houston.